Hi guys, and welcome to today's tutorial. Today I'll be looking at the measure application within the Leica iCON field software. So as I already stated within the Leica iCON general navigation tutorial, iCON is application driven. So we go into the application for the function that we want to do. So if I wanted to do my as-builds, I will go into the measure application. So we can see there I'm currently linked up to a GPS. So what I can do is just give you a quick look at some of the tools that we have within our measure application that can kind of help you in doing your as builds. So the first thing we might want to look at doing is we might want to survey a control point with our GPS out on site. So as I already stated, you go into the toolbox, which is the functions within that application. So we can see there we have control point. If I click back in now, I can see control point is highlighted. Now I could select measure and just do an instant recording. However, I might want to average my measurement. So up here, I can change my measure mode and I can set it to average numbering of measurements. So I'm going to do 25 measurements averaged. Generally, when you're surveying points or control points, you differentiate your points in two ways, either by the point ID, so the naming of the point, or the point code, as in the type of feature that it is. So for doing control points, I don't necessarily need to add a code. So for this, what I'll do is I'll just define the point and I'll call it station 1. Okay. What I'll do is I'll just select average, and this will just run through those 25 measurements, and I have it set up that it prompts for a code. So I'm not going to go with a code there at the minute. And you can see there we have S1. What we'll now do is take our measure mode back to instant. And what I'll do is I'll just do a quick little bit of an as-build. What I can do is I might want to look at recording a point. So if I change my point and I could look at, this could be MH1, and I can say that this feature here is a manhole. Okay. And you can see there now we have manhole 1 surveyed just as a regular point. What we might want to do then is actually survey a string line. So it could be the outline of a building edge. So what I could then do is I could survey a line. I could change the point name to B1 for building point 1. I could survey a point. And you can see there on the screen, it's actually automatically showing you that a line is going to be created. And this will continue until I select stop line. Okay, and you can see now it's not actually trying to link back to that last used point. A couple of the extra tools that we have here within Leica iCON is measure arc. So if we wanted to do a curve line, so we could just imagine a curve line coming around here, we could measure our first point, our second point, and we'll just say our third point. And you can see there we've created an arc. Okay, and again, this just helps us doing this all in the field prior to bringing it back into CAD to clean it up and get it ready for presentation. A couple of other tools we have is close line. So if I was still selected into that entity, I can select close line. It will actually close out the figure. Okay. So next, as I also stated, we might actually differentiate our points by codes. What I'll do is I'll actually just quickly change over into my robotic. Okay, and I'll jump back across. So as I stated within the Leica iCON general navigation tutorial, you can edit your measure bars, and I could change this now to code, and I could change this to attribute if I so wished. I can select into code now, and we can see there we've no code built in. It could be a case that we have